Michael Saylor sold Bitcoin today, and everybody is panicking. Is Bitcoin going to go lower? What is going on with Bitcoin? Well, in this video, I have some very important information to share with you guys. You're gonna wanna lock in and stick around to the end of this video, and make sure you guys subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss my next urgent Bitcoin video. So Michael Saylor has sold his Bitcoin. And I have news for you. I have news for you guys. The last time Michael Saylor sold his Bitcoin, that was the pico bottom of Bitcoin. And why is Michael Saylor selling his Bitcoin? Well, he wants to prove to his investors of Stretch, STRC, that he is going to do whatever he needs to do to pay the dividends. And that's going to encourage more people to buy Stretch or STRC. And effectively, when they have more money, they're going to be able to buy more Bitcoin. So Michael Saylor sold his Bitcoin to essentially get more money to buy more Bitcoin. And it's actually bullish. But Bitcoin has been selling off now for weeks. What is going on? Is this the bottom? Well, I'm going to share with you guys something very important. Let's take a look. If you take a look here, this was the last time that Michael Saylor sold his Bitcoin, right here at the very bottom. This was the very bottom, and look at what happened after. And now Michael Saylor just sold at what? $71,000, and the crypto market went absolutely ballistic today. On the same token, you take a look here at what's going on. Bitcoin on the daily time frame has just now tapped the oversold on the RSI, and every single time Bitcoin taps it on the daily time frame, the market tends to bottom and bounce. So I think Bitcoin is setting up for a bounce. If you take a look, the last pullback that we had right here, Bitcoin pulled back around 14%, right here, 14.5%. and Bitcoin pumped 25%. Guess what? Bitcoin has now just pulled back 15%. And I think Bitcoin is gonna have another move up. I don't think Bitcoin is done. And if you look structurally here, ladies and gentlemen, Bitcoin is forming higher highs and higher lows. This is very strong. This is the first pullback that Bitcoin has had in quite some time. So it is normal, especially after pumping 40%, to have a pullback. It's not the time to panic and freak out, in my opinion. We have just reached massive liquidations on Bitcoin. We have now tapped $70,000, which is a key psychological level, and it's also a massive support. I think there is a very big chance for a bounce here very soon. I don't think that Bitcoin is heading to 40,000 from here. I think this month we have the end of the war being announced. Finally, this 60-day ceasefire is going to be signed. We have the Clarity Act. There's so many bullish things that are going on this month that is going to pump cryptos, in my opinion. All coins are going absolutely crazy right now, despite this pullback in Bitcoin. It's mostly Bitcoin because the ETFs bought very early on and they're up massively. So they're taking profits, probably FOMOing into some of these semiconductor stocks. And that's ultimately what's going on. So the market is looking good. And I think, I'm gonna give you guys here a free trade setup. I think Bitcoin at the very minimum is gonna come up and test this 75, 76K region. And we also have a CME gap here at 79K. So I am long right now. I'm underwater, but I am still targeting $79,000. This is where I think Bitcoin is gonna come and fill at the very minimum, but I'm still bullish. And I still think Bitcoin is actually gonna head to 92, 98,000. So here is this setup, free trade, very simple. If Bitcoin can reclaim 72,000, you see this support here? Bitcoin can reclaim and hold this as support, and we see some strength here. I think this is a clear long setup where you could test it up to 75 to 76K. Your stop loss, once we reclaim this level, would be this low or slightly under this low that we have made today. And you guys could long with me over on Blofin, and the first 50 people are getting $50 for free. So make sure you guys get that $50. You guys can take this long here on Bitcoin when the signal sets up. Also, check out my AlgoSniper trading indicator and join my free community. You can also join the free tier as well, the paid tier as well. And if you guys got anything out of this video, make sure you subscribe with notifications on so you do not miss my next one, and I will see you later.